Saka waka bunga. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Wah, wah, ooh. Is it really real? Is it really happening? Na 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 na. Right, I have to refresh. Okay. I'm just going to ask Mr. Stewie if he would step forward and guard our electronics. That would be great. Okay. Thank you. Oh, since it's been live for 23 seconds. All right. Wow. That was a lot of... Hi there. How are you doing? Let me flip my little screens around. How are you, my beautiful people? I know Michael's here, so we've got some Lyran energy in the hizzy. Thank you, Michael, for bringing your awesome, badass self and your beautiful, open soul. So I'm going to take my shoes off. Let's just get comfortable first and foremost. Now, those of you who've been here a couple times before, La Agua, El Aguito, as they also call it, water and a little potassium today, or a lot of potassium is good. Whatever your body is asking for, trust your body. Okay. And I've got my blanket on. And so I'm in a comfortable position. 2 pillows. It's so lush. So be lush to yourself right now. Give yourself like a nice supportive space to be in. We're just going to settle into our collective body. And we're just going to feel some energy alignment within ourselves as we just surrender into the experience of being who we are and being in this moment and being in this life, being in this body, and yet being so much more, and being able to tune into those greater aspects as they tune into us. This expanded relationship that we're committing to by showing up in question and answer with our celestial families. And so I've already invited all of yours in, those who are watching now and those who will be seeing in the future. So there's just a lot of energy, and they want me to let you know that there is Fey energy with us. They came in really strong. I had a lovely session last night with a client, and I believe their energy has commingled with the Fey energy that is currently with me and currently with us. And so I will let you know that, we've got Sir Stewie with us, and he is I'll tell you more about Stewie in a little bit. We have Sir Thomas, so they're going to come up a little bit later in the story. But they're really excited that I actually acknowledged them. So that's a kind of a big step. Anyway, like my inner world is becoming my outer world, and I can't deny that there's a merging. And I think that's the whole thing of this energy that's coming through. So the Fae that are with us just say, remind us to trust ourselves. And they're like, your freedom is in trusting yourself. Your absolute freedom comes when you trust yourself the most. And they've been working with me a lot on the surrender of that and the audacity of taking up all of my space. And taking up all of my space with love and in love. And that when we take up all of our space, that we are really, that's when we're truly being of service, is when we're taking up all of our space. Yeah, the Fays are really coming in strong with that, because you don't mess with a Fae, right? Like, you just don't, it's not smart. Like, they won't mess with you, but if you mess with them, like, boom, here's a boundary. And they're declaring that as an act of self-love. And when you say, no, I don't have that behavior around me, that is you loving yourself. And that is you trusting yourself too. So they want to tie that in, like the self-love and self-trust is so relevant right now, especially if you feel like massaging your heart chakra while we're talking. You're welcome to do that. Again, this is your space, so take care of yourself in a way that feels good for you. Maybe somebody wants to rub their belly, and that feels really comforting. So you're giving yourself that permission in that space. All right. There's a couple bits of information they want to pass along before we move into our invocation and opening prayer. They've been giving some new structure, which is great, clarifying our structure and our how we connect here. So As I connect into my celestial family, there's a really strong Pleiadian guy. Of course, he's really cute. I mean, but we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on his heart. But he's pointing to a portal that was created outside of our solar system, and it is in conjunction to the comet that flew by, or the meteor. There was some big event like this, and my new friend Elsa Dillon drew my attention to this energy. And so I've been keen to draw it into my sessions with clients, and just to kind of see how it shows up in the work I've been doing. And they're letting me know that within that awareness, a portal is opened outside of the solar system, where it kind of puts us into a photon bath. And this is our opportunity to release a lot of, it's like my friend Elsa said, it's like a bookend energy. So the things that you are done with, be done with them. Be done with them. And energetically decide that. And the things that you are still like troubleshooting, but you're in the process of surrendering, you're in this process of trusting yourself. Like, that gets to be the area where you're vulnerable and your heart is massaged. And so by tuning in and just imagining that there's this beautiful, the energy is this Christ love, it's this Christ vibration, unconditional, like, source energy that comes in to support and nourish and nurture you. Oh, che vedo vongendo, Urva vasa kerdo guzi viti irdo no gavatate, jedevo dubur davatata satoto sifi iti erdo, chunor gvafindo vondo setiatate, ora fasatate, oh davavasiti anatatea. Just allow that energy to course through, breathe it in. There's an unqualified amount of support and love pouring through this portal to you. So just breathe that energy in if you are in alignment to that. And they say, watch yourself come undone in the best of ways. So now that you are present and fully here and in your heart space, there's an opportunity to connect to this celestial love that's pouring through. And they ask me to indicate to those who have been surrendering and in your process of letting go, who've been saying yes to this energy, there's an upgrade. We call them upgrades, for shorthand. There's this realignment of soul to self and self to selves, the greater aspects of your wholeness. Because this is all about waking up into your multidimensional, you can call it your multidimensional self, your light body, but you know who you are beyond this. And it may just be a sense, it may be a song, it may be a color. But they are keen to show you today how deeply loved you are. Vesi erdo noko vakasati undo, jurke vadasi te verdo vondo do, juvondo vervago tiki o fierdo, jerdiki erdo so. Oh, Dofianato. And I feel this beautiful fatherly love coming through. For some, it may show up as Liren, it may show up as for another being. Just know that there's a convergence of many celestials. and they're your family. And they're here holding space with you, touching your toes, pinching your toes, like they would a little kid, just having so much love. It's pouring, because if this portal is open, it's radiating through. And so we've done a little pre-show of the portal energy, which is quite intense. And we are going to still move into our blessing here. Also, there's a bufo toad presence with us, and that is Stewie. He's my goblin brother, he's like my goblin companion, and yeah, he's a new awareness in my life, and he just brings so much integrity in what he does and how he shows up, and the demand that we own our power. It was again beautiful Elsa that awakened my awareness that with Bufo comes goblin energy, and I have so much love, and there's so much celebration in this connection, and he's just very happy that I'm finally acknowledging him. Yeah, and because it is a power play for myself to own this and to not hide it, and to be public about it, because in the vulnerability is the power, he's saying. And to take up all of your space, to bring it back to this theme, taking up all of your space in love is your power. And not compromising, and being able to be very clear about boundaries, and being able to be very clear that you're going to do something that feels crazy but exactly like the right thing to do, and you're just going to indulge these impulses and not judge them, but allow yourself to be present to the greater community, which is reaching out to you, which is all part of our galactic, celestial, infinite source self, They want us to welcome them home into our lives. And speaking of which, I have a lovely leprechaun, Sir Thomas, that showed up from a client, and I fucking love his energy. I freaking love his energy. And so he's also another admission, like, these are energies I've been working with and hanging out with, and they're going to be showing up in a project that we'll be talking about in another time. But it's so important to understand the Fey realm. And beautiful Bobby Richardson called me out on having really strong Fey energy, and I was just like grinning the entire time, because she was just nailing it when I did a talk on her show. Anyway, we are getting a little sidetracked. We're at 10:20. If you're just coming in, you're just in time. There's just been a lovely connection with so many celestials before doing our invocation and alignment. So we're going to do that, and then we'll get into the meditation. So it's an opening prayer and invocation, yes, and then meditation alignment. I'm reading my notes so I can stay focused while I'm connecting to all of the delicious energies that are showing up. All right, beautiful children of God. We are going to lay it on you with this invocation. And apologies. Don't apologize. The rattling energy you hear is me just aligning some crystals to amplify the beautiful frequency from this portal that opened up. My experience was that it opened up yesterday. If you experienced something else, I would love to hear your experience of it, because sometimes we don't always experience everything in the same time space, but it's still connected to the same energy, the same frequency. So, that feels really good. I really like that. Okay, so again, just settle into your beautiful, scrumptious body that is housing the universe. The consciousness of the universe is housed in physical form in you. And that is a miracle. The miracle that you are in this density in this planet is just simply astounding, and it's envied, so to speak, in that others are like, it's like, wow, that would not be right for me, but you go and you do that, like, and they're learning so much. That's why there's such an audience, because they're learning so much from this grand implosion of consciousness on the planet, and the reallocation of like heart energy into consciousness and mind into the heart, and this greater expansion and awareness. So with that, we are calling in Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael. The Phoenix steps forward first, and she does a dance in the center. So thank you, Phoenix, for being with us. And she is here to usher rebirth and self-awareness and self-containment in the rebirth process, so that you are acting as your body and being as a holy vessel and a holy experience. How would you treat a pregnant mother? That is how she is asking you to treat yourself. That same consideration where she's like 6, 7, 8 months in, and it's just like, it's so sacred. And there's Mother Gaia coming in with that sacred mother energy. There's some Sasquatch family. Oh, gosh. We're going to check in just a moment to make sure that everything on the live stream is going good. Okay. Oh, we have Divine Souls with us. Thank you. And Catherine and Laura. And Rosetta. Rosetta, this is where I need you to make sure the live stream's working. Rosetta she's getting her roller skates on, and she's going to skate over at a certain point, and she's going to assist us as our tech assist, just to make sure everything's A-okay. And because I love her so much, and she brings angel energy with us. Oh, so there's angel energy. All right, so we're going to go back into our meditative state, into our invocation. So, it's funny how they announce themselves, right? So, we've got Mother Gaia, and now we've got the Devic realm coming in. And we have a beautiful lion energy. Both a white lion coming in from Rosetta's family, if you don't mind me saying Rosetta. It's an honor to have that sort of high angelic energy with us. And it opens up other Lyran energy, or reminds us this other Lyran energy. And the Lyrans are connecting back into the Pleiadian. So whatever you are feeling coming in, and the toad presence, whatever fills your bucket in this celestial attunement, connect with your beings now. If you feel like doing light language, if you feel like doing breath work, this is your time, baby. This is for you. And they just open this portal energy up to you so that you can say goodbye to what you're ready to say goodbye to today. And say, Amen. I accept, I surrender to the thing that you are no longer willing to resist, but embrace. And some of you are already doing it. And some of you are like, oh, I can do that now. This is my time to do that now. I'll do it now. And catch the portal energy while it's here. Ergavasando gojinderdo ganazavada deldo go orvagasavando gundezerdo jerka viki erdo coverdo nagasatati erdo no chuvidi zizi erdon del kierdon gaviandero orgavazadandero tu vundroviado gusiera. With that, they ask you to call forth your fire, the fire within your being. Allow it to ignite within you. Say yes to your fire. Say yes to your passion. Say yes to your curiosity. Say yes to your mistakes. Say yes to the mirror, the being in the mirror that you see. Say yes to that one the most. kevi er donakatir juyutate. And to someone they say your journey has just begun, because they just said yes. They see your sacredness, and they celebrate it with open arms, calling you an equal among them. So please take your space, take up all of your space, with love and trust and laughter and willingness and surrender and the power of Source that you are. Breathe it all in into this alignment, this attunement. If you feel like setting an intention or a focus, then do that. If it feels good just to be present and available, do that. Or however this is for you. Essa vi da fer, coher que fique Doris visi Josisi. Avian energy and angelic energy come together. This very strong, maternal, loving presence. And she's saying, it's not much longer, my children. Be the light that you want to see. Tune into this light. Tune into this love. She's so empathetic to everything you felt, everything you fought, everything you've gone through. And like a mother that loves her child, she has to let them fall down and get hurt, but she sings to them. And she coos to them. And she takes out as many band-aids as they want. As you walk yourself through your transformation, she has to let you do it. But if you will tune into her love and that rich sense of that support, experience that within yourself. Let's just breathe that into our hearts. It's very interesting to have this angelic avian love and the Gaia love coming up from both angles, supporting us, loving us, and holding us in this cocoon of our transformation. This is the quality of energy that they are wanting you to understand is your new norm, your new now. It's available to you. This invocation is sent into your heart chakra, that you will open yourself to the dance and song of your connection to the divine as it shows and reveals itself through you, as you, and around you within your life. Because your liberation is the song that brings all the other children home. And you chose to carry it, and now it's time to ignite it. And so this experience of opening to the portal and having this invocation be done within the portal space is such an amplification of all the celestials who have come here through this time space to support all of their kin in their process of awakening and integration. The diversity is so rich, and anywhere that they can touch a soul like this is sacred. And it is sacred because you are here and you've brought all of these celestials to this experience in agreement, in alignment. So thank you for doing this as this sacred space is held for Source to invoke oneness in ways that enrich all whose hearts agree that we are one. We are free, and we are sovereign in love and harmony. Aho. 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 Thank you, sacred special ones, for being here. If you are in a relaxed state, please enjoy this. As you breathe into your body, breathe all the way in and let yourself feel. Let yourself feel yourself being here now. Just take a moment to absorb all of that love that has come through. We don't need to do anything, we're just going to be present. We're just going to feel. We're just going to surrender to not having all the answers. And for somehow that's just absolutely okay to not have all the answers. It's okay not to know. It's okay to be curious. It's okay to be special too. It's okay to be seen. It's okay to be loved. It's okay to be hugged. For no good reason other than somebody wants to hug you. Because maybe they can see you a little bit better than you can see yourself. Maybe that could be it. So breathe into your heart space. We invoke the sacred Merkaba, the sacred star tetrahedron, to spin within and around us. And we allow it to expand within our heart space. And just breathe in, let go. There's nothing to do, there's nothing to prove or achieve. You're so special, you're so loved. You're such an angel face. You're such an angel baby. There's so many, like, all these accolades are coming from all these celestials. Like, they just, again, are pouring all of this love. And they're able to take this energy and amplify it with these photons from this beautiful portal that is opened up. And it's flowing through, and we just thank that celestial comet for doing that for us. And thank you, lovely Elsa Dillon, for alerting my awareness to this so I could tune in as well. There's so much happening at once. There's so many people awakening, and however it looks for you is exactly perfect. Because you're loved right where you are, and the more that you surrender and say yes to yourself, And love yourself and trust yourself. If you want to quicken your awakening, then do that. If you want to quicken your awakening, start a new business, start a podcast, jump off and create something that you can't uncommit from, that you have to follow through on. Say yes to yourself. What's that look like? Could look like a holiday, could look like a long hot bath, a bubble bath, a massage, a walk in the forest. You are so loved right where you are. So we can breathe in this beautiful energy that's pouring down to us and through us. And the toad energy, Bufo, makes its awareness known as well. Because in this energy, this portal energy, it is understood that fear simply, it doesn't make sense, it doesn't exist, there's no foothold. But what is available is clarity of perception. And clarity of perception comes from this unconditional love, which heals us and frees us and makes our blind eyes see, but in a way that is not overwhelming, in a way that is liberating, and in a way that feels natural and opening. A love song that plays over and over and over again in your heart when you just can't hold it and you crack open and cry. That place of unconditional love that's so overwhelming. All of your own judgments and fears are finally revealed into the light. Any weapons we've held against ourselves are exposed. And we do the work to transform and heal those weapons into, what does your weapon heal into? You tell me. What does it become once you love it, once you understand it, once you comprehend it? Once you see what you've done to yourself and why you did it and how you did it, and what's available to you now with this clarity of unconditional love, washing away the old pain, saying that you are worthy of the life that you've been dreaming of and that you've been secretly holding off to the side for so long. This is what you are worthy of. And this is what you're saying yes to. It's your commitment to yourself. How can you lead, teach, and heal others when self-trust is the wound that you must embrace to transform into awareness first? You must give to yourself first and be willing to transform yourself first in unconditional love. And it is from this that all other work is done. Because you are so sacred. You are the sacred sun. And by sun, we mean light. We mean star being, star child. All light illuminates through you onto this sphere and this density of existence. This hollow earth game that you are playing within yourself over and over and over within the densities of mankind, the human frequency of existence. That was very beautiful. Within my experience, that was Kuan Yin coming forward that may have felt like another being for you. And you can just share at another time. Just take a mental note of who that was for you. And keep their energy with you. She brings so much compassion. And she wants you to understand how important it is for you to hold a birth space and place within yourself for all that you are going through and all that you have gone through and all that you are choosing to become now. You must incubate and allow gestation, and there is support in this. Again, we are in a beautiful portal energy space. And let's breathe in that Mother Earth, that Gaia energy. They're now going to begin guiding us through the meditation. So we are going to breathe down through our body, down through our hips, down through our feet, down through our legs, down through these beautiful, beautiful golden beams of light that are us, that are our energy that connects us down through the earth, down into the various caverns and pockets and holes within the earth, all the layers, the strata, down into and through our beautiful Earth Star Chakra. And toad energy comes forward again. And there's a song, there's a dance with the Fey around the Earth Chakra. This is really adorable. This is just out of like a children's fairy book where like there's a toad and a fairy and all of these Fey beings like dancing in a circle, and they're dancing around a tree stump. I know what this is. So, however you see and perceive this, but they're dancing around this other earth little portal that has opened up. And they're so happy. They're so happy that this person opened up this energy and it's available to us, and they're bringing that into this field. And they're bringing it into our root, our Earth Star Chakra. They're making it really available. Oh, the Fae are just coming in through so strong. Oh my goodness, there's a bunch. There's just a bunch. I felt them come in earlier, but I didn't know. So, okay. So they're asking us to really put our feet firm against the floor, if you can do that. And if not, stay right where you are. But just imagine your earth energy just like really strong pouring in. A solid, nice pouring in. And as it connects down into the Earth Star, it naturally is also channeling up this earth energy from Gaia to the beautiful Fae party that's happening. There's a lot because there's so many different people here that have Fey Family. It's like a Fey Family reunion. Because since you're remembering each other, yeah, it's just how fractal families work. So, wow. So thank you everyone for being here for this. They really want us to just sink down in and feel safe and secure. Like the idea that the earth will hold us and that we're safe and that no matter what, we're safe. We're okay. Like in this moment, what's happening? Did you just lose your arm? Did someone just set your hair on fire? Did you just step, like, are you okay? Are you in this moment okay? So tune in to this love that is holding and showing up and is talking to you. And this is the new hallmark of the moment that you are in, where the love is unquestionable because you've surrendered to it. And the recognition of family within family within family is just the resonance that you can't deny. And that's why they're so happy, because this portal that is opened has allowed some of you to make agreements of working with the Fae and to remember the Fae and bring them into your artwork, bring them into your music, bring them into your gardening, bring them into your all the things that can be done as we remember these important earth beings and their role in our relationship to all of life. So thank you for being here with us, and thank you for connecting us to our Earth Star. Let's just breathe in and connect for a moment, and feel whatever we're feeling. Be present to whatever you're sensing. Some nice deep breaths on our own. Now we're going to do this meditation. Each meditation is always different, so why should we change that now? We are going to do a little attunement where we are bringing the energy from our Earth Star chakra and allow that beautiful energy from the Gaia the Gaia Mother energy. Allow her energy to pour up through us into this beautiful Earth Star chakra, where we have our, not just our Fey family, but also our Sasquatch family that shows up, our forest family. It's also rich and warm and beautiful. This remembering, there's such a celebration. There's like a network that's starting to form. So just feel into whatever you're feeling. And we're going to allow this celebration energy, this beautiful support that's based on self-trust. What are you experiencing? What's real for you right now? What are you sensing? Honor it. Honor it. Express it to yourself. Be real with it. Own it. There's no right or wrong. There's only the experience. And when you're climbing up the side of a mountain, you can only see so much of that mountain. Just because you don't see the rest of the mountain doesn't mean that you're wrong. It means that you're on the right track to the rest of the mountain, but you can only see as far as you are in the journey. So we have to be willing to own our experiences and say, this is what's true for me right now. It may change, it may evolve, but I don't have to apologize or hide or pretend. I can own what this is for me and how it's experiencing, how I'm experiencing it through my body, through my world, through my heart. Trust. They really want you to, they're really inviting us to breathe this energy through our feet, through our earth chakra, down through the many layers of Gaia, the cavernous layers of Gaia, into what they call the Gaiatric matrix, because and they do want me to share this, that within my experience, there was we had a guest on, blanking on her name right now, Deborah, she's the angel artist, and she brought it to our awareness that Gaia has three celestial beings, three celestial goddesses in the position of Gaia, anchoring, and they confirmed, my family confirmed this, and so they want us to just know that there is there's a trifecta energy supporting us. There's a trine energy, And with the trine energy, like that is foundational energy. 3 is the beginning of all foundation. You have to have 3. It's a tripod. I think hopefully you can vibe that with me, what I'm saying. Um, Pyramid, you know what I mean? Like it's everything. It's so there's this energy that's pouring up through us. This is the quality of energy. They want us, oh, okay. It's important because the Gaiatric matrix, and that's why they've been saying this term for the past few months to me, is this triple goddess energy coming up and through. And it is going through our body, through our root chakra, with this connection to our earth family, you know, the gnomes, the elves, our goblins, our leprechauns, and, you know, as well as just all of those beings that show up for us. Be aware of what that is for you. And if that's just a color, a sound, again, honor exactly where you are, a feeling, a knowing. And they're asking for us to just allow that energy from Gaia to pour up through us, go up through the core of our body, breathe it in, and as it's pouring up through our body, through our chakras, we can breathe that into our belly, we can breathe it into our chest, into our throat and our neck. O se ferdo non conderdo na vaca derda vasiti itir orda zendur di ki utotu Jove se vede se diagonungo vanate ediu Orvazi ve Chur de vevazo dun dio fodo ataki uno ojuvu. They are saying it is important for some of you to realize that when you are channeling energy up through your crown chakra into your celestial or star chakra, that this is where you are encountering your star self, your star aspect. For some it is Zeta, for some it is Mantis, for some it is Pleiadian, for some it may be a being that has not even been acknowledged yet in the consciousness of humanity, as humanity can only take in so much frequency. What is learning to become a galactic neighbor, slowly yet steadily. Again, we are all climbing up a mountain, seeing what we can see, doing our best. Some of us are at a higher plateau, we have a better vantage point. So it is for us to reach out to support others as they make their climb, as opposed to judging them for not having our vantage point. This is where compassion comes in, but also boundary. There are some that are way down there that you may not want to hang out with because they have not gotten to the level of commitment and work and surrender that you are in, to be in this quality of relationship to yourself and the essence of self, your soul. So, as we connect to our solar energy here, Solon, our star, we feel the energy coming in through our crown chakra, our celestial chakra, our star chakra. TCVE donokavate dokovate Oke visiti ito unokovata tietate chekafakosiki iti eto uko oto ositi I auto unti anata tete chuko uko faka eke iti aka akate okavasa utafia tatasasia to Alatate. And this, to me, in my experience, this feels like, and honor your experience, my experience is this feels like a nice mantis energy that's coming in, that's giving a little bit of a reprimand to somebody, but they're saying, you know you're stronger than this. You know you're stronger than this. Stop pretending. You know you're stronger than this. Take up all of your space. Take up all... And there's this movement in the shoulders that they want you to just take up all of your space. Stand up tall and proud. And do some heart opening with them. Do some heart opening with them. In my experience, a nice gold dragon is now standing behind me, but with us in this energy, joining, wow, this magnificent golden dragon energy in. It's very healing. And so what this dragon being is doing is stabilizing the portal of your body between Earth and Solon, our star, and the portal that it's open, and how this, there's so much energy coming in. So this dragon energy is coming in to stabilize our collective sphere here, our collective consciousness portal that we're in together, of attunement, of alignment, of this holy space, and allow this energy to come through us in a way that supports and opens and aligns and energizes. And if deep and heavy emotions come through, then that is, all the arms are extended in hugs and or holding space, holding protective space, whatever it is that soul, that being is in alignment to experiencing within this vast collective of a network of love. So they're asking if they can pour some energy directly in from Solon and the this portal, this to align these two energies and do an attunement with this. If you're in alignment to that, then be in alignment. If you're in alignment to only the solar energy or perhaps only the portal energy, it's, or maybe only the earth energy, and that is what you want to focus on. This is, again, all of this is to love you and to give you back to yourself, so you choose what is best, what you agree to. They are going to bring energy through, so you attune to it in a way that is of your highest accord and of alignment to yourself. Just continue to breathe in and out. Okay. And they say to someone, it's easy, just be you. It's easy, just be yourself, just be you. We're done with doing. We are just showing up and actioning from our heart center, which is calling us to love and fall in love with ourselves in a genuine, integrated way, more and more. and open ourselves up to the vitality that we've been holding back from for so long. So earth energy arrives first. We bring the earth energy up to our heart center, and from our heart center we breathe in the love and light coming through our celestial chakra, through our crown chakra, through our head, our throat, all the way into our heart center and through our body, allowing earth and heaven to connect through us, as us, both in breath and in frequency and in alignment. Dianaku o ve aza e urdadanu urvaza erdogu no no nayavo uviu diu Breathe in through your throat, to your neck, your shoulders. Allow your beautiful chest to open. Your heart, your expression, your jaw. Any movement that wants to occur, or if it just feels like floating, just make space for exactly what yourself is calling for yourself to give to yourself. Agree to be with yourself in love and space. And now they ask us to breathe in this energy from the portal and bring it through our crown chakra for those that are available, through our celestial chakra, through our crown chakra, and down into Gaia. And to just let the energy shower down. So there's nothing to be nervous about. Again, think of this as Christ consciousness. Think of this as photons of unconditional love. Think of this as attunement to your light body activation and self-realization within your greater continuum. So it is for you as you would choose to experience it, and as is best for you to experience it. So they offer this now, and so remembering that we have the three goddess Gaia energy coming up through us, swirling up through us, swirling up through our legs, our hips, our heart, our shoulders, our hands, our nose, our eyeballs, the tops of our heads, up through our celestial chakra, into the realms above, and signing in, tuning in, checking into that portal energy. What's that feel like for you? How do you experience it? How does that manifest for you? Is it something that is available to you? Is it something that is in your highest good? Tune in and just be present to what you sense as this energy opens up above and around us and gives us a blessing and an offering and a lovely upgrade within Gaia as well. The goddesses are receiving this energy through us as we are her children. So as we receive the portal energy, she is also receiving it as our Fey family are, as our... You understand that we're so connected to everything, so truly in healing ourselves, we heal Gaia and all because we are all one. Wow. Alright. So they offer this, give this, and we willingly receive and share this energy with the Gaiatric matrix and their unconditional love, singing the planet back into wholeness. allow yourself to be in your body, to be present to your body, whatever you are feeling and sensing, experiencing. O Gaviazi Edun Diandafiati Air Dion Gavati Ati Air Nju Ngozizi Eviati Air Diondo In my experience, for someone there is, someone or someones, as these are collective experiences, there is toad medicine that comes with an indigenous man along with the toad, and the man has painting all along his face. I would say Peruvian, but I'm not 100%. And then a green frog follows that. And there's something with strong with plant medicine with this, and it feels like to me it's for a gentleman in the audience. But again, whatever is true for you is your experience. If it resonates, then trust your own resonance. He is, but this, in this experience, this gentleman is, he's something of a medicine teacher himself, in his own right, in a different way. And this is an expansion of the herbology that he knows. It's bringing it into plant medicine understanding and translation. So I just give that. So Alright, we are going to bring this ceremony to a close, so I'm going to ask you to breathe into your body, breathe into your legs, breathe into your shoulders. When we inhale, we receive. When we exhale, we let go. We connect into our heart space. We give our body a nice little shoulder shrug. Maybe it feels good to wiggle our hips, wiggle our toes. Maybe it feels good to open our shoulders wide as we stretch our arms out, whatever feels right for you. We are breathing in this attunement, we are breathing in this energy. And we are thanking now everyone that has been here in this magnificent display of celestial, extraterrestrial, Fey, otherworldly community. The angelics, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you archangels. Thank you Gaia. Thank you everyone, physical and non-physical, that is in the circle, that is present. Thank you Stewie. And thank you Stewie. And thank you Sir Thomas. And the whole Fey realm. There's a lot of new work to be done coming forward with the Fey realm. And so we thank everyone that is here, and we just bring your energy and love into our heart. And bless you, bless us. Thank you, Solar Father, Mother, the essence of the oneness that we all are. Amen. So in your own time, just allow yourself to open your eyes and come back to this space. And I'm just going to check in a couple things here real quick, and before we do our next little bit of excitement. So stay with me. Oh, Sarah Kay. Thank you, Sarah Kay and Mel Willis, for joining us. Um, Yay. Oh, and Sarah Kay lit up when I mentioned the Fae. They came in before we even started. It was amazing. So, thank you everyone for being here. I can feel the love. So, yeah, I would love to get your feedback on what you all experience. Um, I will tell you that the video we just put up yesterday or 2 days ago with the bufo medicine. Um, wow, there's a new emergence happening with this medicine that is really important, and there's a whole project that they are wanting us to put forward into the world, and it's has to do with compassion for our celestials and for our Fey folk and for our ET aspects, and they're really wanting this relationship, this emergence of our consciousness, so that we have relationships with them that are really inclusive and holistic, and we embody this quality, this generous quality of love, uh, because it is so irresistible, like we've surrendered. And anyway, there's a lot coming through with that, so we're going to talk more about that. And I'll be doing some disclosure, some project disclosure in the very near future. It's very exciting. And beyond that, I want to let everybody know that our guest this Saturday is Elsa Dillon, and I'm oh so excited because there was just a magical connection to us. We just attuned so well, and so I'm fingers crossed. God, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'm going to get the video edited of us chatting and put that on Katman U. So I've said it here, accountability, right? And then la 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 la. I want to let you know to make sure to drink water and have some potassium, however much your body is asking for. Make sure that with these things, you really want your electrical system to be like, as attuned as possible. If you can give yourself a massage, anything like the hot bath, ooh, just do those lovely things. And then if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, my information is down below. And if you have any questions on that, I do readings for people who are just not maybe ready for an attunement. There's usually an attunement within a reading anyway that comes through, but then there's also larger like one-on-one attunements that they're doing that are much more intimate and detailed to that person's celestial family and just the opening that they're going through right now, the compression and opening, their birth process. So, and thank you also Phoenix for showing up. I just that whole birth energy, connecting the Phoenix energy with the Mama Gaia energy, with this portal energy. I mean, for some people like me a year ago, I would have been like, that's a lot of energy, buddy. Maybe you want to ease up on all the things. I would have been skeptical, and I think it's so good to like honor where you're at in all of this. And if it's like like this much is true for you, the rest of it, we all are like going into the water, the same waters, but we're all going into it differently at different speeds, at different times, different locations, and but we're all ending up in the same oneness. So let's just honor each other's journey, and honor our journey, for goodness sake. Again, we'll have Miss Elsa on next this Saturday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, and sometime in the morning in Australia time. I think at 9 or 10 a.m. Australian time. With that, yeah, just have a good day. And is there anything else? Would anyone else like to say anything else to everybody before we leave? Yes, somebody would like to say something. Stewie would like to say something. So Stewie is kind of making a big deal that I brought him up because I was really nervous about bringing him up, as well as Sir Thomas. But yeah, they're saying we have to be inclusive of everyone's experience and to shame anybody for their thing. Like, well, fairies are real, but extraterrestrials are, I'm down for that. But don't talk to me about goblins. Like, that's kids, you know what I mean? Like, when we cut each other's experiences off, we really are cutting off our kin, and we're cutting off each other. I cut you off from me if I do that, and we cut each other's experiences. We don't honor the other person's experience and expression. And I think being, the director and co-host of Third Eye Salon for the last 2 years, I have been dosed with so many people's experiences that and it's like being able to track them empathically has what allowed me to be able to say, okay, me acknowledging Stewie and Sir Thomas, especially Stewie, because that was the tough one. But to be able to acknowledge them and have this, telepathic relationship with them where I can hear what they're saying, and be able to own that, like, me a year ago, would I have believed that? Would I have bought that? Well, if maybe that person came in as a guest, I would have believed their experience of it. But for it to happen to me, no, this is weird for it to happen to me. Like somehow I'm not entitled to this community that has always been with me, always been with all of us, that has always been us, and has been demonized and been made out to be scary. And Stewie is the sweetest goblin. It is okay. I just really want to say on Stewie's behalf that goblins have been given a really bad name, and he has been through the mill with his journey, and I respect him, and that's why I talk about him. I'm just doing this live stream. And he's just wanting to say that we have to have compassion. Like, when you judge him, you're judging other people's stories. You're judging other people's experiences. And if he's someone's monster, well then, a mantis is someone's monster. Like, who's the real monster? Who's behaving in what way that is, destructive? Who are the people that are killing toads for venom, for bufo? But you're calling, goblins are toad protectors. They have it, and so Stewie's just being very adamant that, who are the real monsters? Show up and own the behavior. Like, people who are connecting to celestials and people who are connecting to their ET family, people who can see fairies, who are the real monsters? The people who are, destroying. So let's take accountability, and let's not judge each other's experiences, and let's not call each other names. Let's not call a goblin a monster. Oh, thank you, Stewie. I told him yesterday that I would just be open and let that come through. So I made good, and thank you for pushing me out of my comfort zone, Stewie, which is what he's all about. And there's something that I believe Sir Thomas is also wanting to say. Okay, Sir Thomas, do you want to come up front? Okay. So Sir Thomas is the most frickin' adorable leprechaun. I'm just tuning into his energy. I think he's just giving me... He's opening up the space. He's opening up the space for the wee folk. Oh, he's opening up space for the wee folk. That's very interesting. He's using his... I think it's called a shillelagh. But it's using it it's a staff, it's a wand, it's many things. But he's opening it up for the wee folk to come through. I'm not sure what this means, everybody. And I know I'm doing this live stream, but... He's saying it's time for he's standing up for the wee folk. He's saying it's time for the wee folk to be acknowledged and respected. He's saying finally there's a voice, meaning I'm available for this conversation, for this. He's saying there's finally a voice for the wee folk to have their own back, and I'm not the only one. Tanis Hollowell is another one, for sure, and others, and also Elsa Dillon would be another one. There's many. There's now a whole wee folk, Fey people collective coming forward. This is exciting. I think this portal opened that up, and I think and they're saying just me talking about it is opening this up. The fact that our collective consciousness is tuning into this, opening of the Fey folk coming together to tell their side of the story as a collective, as opposed to individuals, but coming together as a collective, and sharing their experiences through their human, aspects, or their human counterpoints, their human family. That's beautiful. Well, this is a lot. This was completely unexpected. And thank you. Okay. So, Thomas, thank you so much for owning your space and standing up. And I feel your passion. He's not just adorable, he has a lot of passion too. And he's also very funny. They're both really funny. All right, so Thomas, did you come behind me? Are you hiding? I'm just embarrassed him by. That's so cute. All right, so everybody, all right, thank you so much for being here. He's laughing so hard behind my back. Okay, thank you. We all love you so much. And I think that's it. Thank you, everyone. Be good to yourself, be good to each other, and if this content has been valuable for you, I invite you to participate in our Facebook group, to reach out to me directly, to leave comments down below, to email me, and to basically create, engage in community wherever you are. All right, we've got some comments. I'm going to read those later. Bio break is imminent. So, all right, love you all. Bye.